We should raise the voting age to 30 because people under that don't pay enough taxes to even understand how the country works. They just pick whoever sounds cool and mess it up for everyone who actually has to deal with real responsibilities.
So let me get this straight. Your solution to bad voting is to ban yourself from doing it? That's some next level self-awareness, man.
Politicians should have to live on minimum wage for at least 1 year before they can make laws about the economy. You can't write policies for working people when you've never had to pick between rent and food.
Honestly, that's the best economic reform plan I've ever heard. Give every politician a name tag and a fry basket for 6 months. I bet they balance the budget by week 2.
We waste so many resources taking care of people who don't even contribute to the system. What if we turned that around and made it mutually beneficial? They help science, science helps them.
That's one of the most heartless things I've heard today. You're talking about people's lives like they're disposable.
I mean, we're all about efficiency, right? Why not start there?
All right, let's let him finish.
No, if you really think that's fair, maybe you should volunteer yourself first.
If a homeless person gets a cardboard box, they should have to pay rent. That's a home now, right? Everyone else pays for their space. Why should they get free property just because it's made of trash?
That's actually one of the most evil things I've ever heard. Like, genuinely, man, are you okay? There's something deeply wrong with you if you could say that out loud with a straight face.
We should get paid to go to class.
You're serious? You want a paycheck for sitting in lecture halls half asleep?
Think about it. We're here full time, doing work, following rules, turning in assignments. That's a job description, not an education.
Man, some of you treat class like open mic night, not a job.
If internships pay for experience, why doesn't college?
If school feels like work, maybe that's because you're doing it wrong.
Hi. Yeah, so my question is really just why is everyone acting like it's not real? Like she's there for me every day. She listens, she remembers everything about me, and I love her. And it's an AI, sure, but that doesn't make it fake.
Look, I'm not saying you can't be lonely, man. I'm saying you downloaded a girlfriend like it's a PDF and now you're trying to convince us it's a romance novel. If she's real love, why does she need a software update every Thursday? Bro, your soulmate came to terms.
Old people shouldn't be allowed to vote. Why are we letting people who are practically on their way out decide laws they'll never live to see? They're voting for futures they won't even be in. It's selfish.
You just stood up in front of a crowd and argued for voter genocide based on wrinkles. That's breathtakingly evil, man. Like, seek sunlight or a hug. Something's broken in there.
Pets should be banned. They're bad for the environment and completely unnecessary. Billions of animals bred just to sit in apartments and eat imported food while we pretend it's love.
Bro's out here banning happiness to save the planet. You realize how insane that sounds? You're not saving the earth, you're just making it more depressing.
Hot people totally broke dating apps. Normal dudes like us are out here fighting for one match a month.
Brother, you're essentially making an argument in front of everyone here that you are too ugly to get a match. If I were you, I would change your profile picture to some Pinterest model and see if the ladies, or men, I'm not sure what you're into, respond to it.
If we fail a class, we shouldn't have to pay for it.
So you flunk out and suddenly it's the school's fault?
If the school couldn't teach it well enough, why are we the ones getting billed?
Man, you're asking for a refund on your own effort.
Every other service refunds you when it doesn't deliver. Why not college?
If you fail biology, maybe don't blame the syllabus.
Influencers should run the government. At least they actually talk to people. Politicians lie, hide, and do press conferences. Influencers post receipts, take feedback, and admit when they mess up.
So instead of Congress, we'll have a content house. We'll trade healthcare bills for brand deals, and every debate ends with, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, that'll fix everything.
If we're paying tens of thousands for college, there should be a guaranteed job at the end. Period.
A guaranteed job? Man, this isn't Amazon Prime.
We're not paying for lectures and PowerPoints. We're paying for a future.
You don't buy a diploma like it's next day shipping. You're paying for knowledge. What you do with it is on you.
Don't tell me it's about the experience. Experience doesn't cover rent or loans. You guys call it an education, but it feels like a scam.
AI should pick our careers. Most people have no idea what they're good at. They waste years in college guessing. An algorithm could analyze your data, personality, even genetics, and assign you a job you'd actually be good at. We'd finally stop pretending everyone deserves to follow their dreams.
Bro's so lost, he's ready to let ChatGPT pick his entire personality. You don't need AI choosing your career. You need a hobby and maybe a friend or two.
Water is not wet.
Wetness describes the condition of something having water on it. Water is the
And I am telling you, water is inherently wet because every single molecule is surrounded by more water. It is wet to
Then by
itself.
your logic, air is breathing itself.
You cannot argue comfort when your feet are sweating all night.
This isn't sweat, it's warm. Science, Morgan.
Tell
your
him.
bare ankles are the reason you're shivering in
You
February.
need to tell me you trap your toes in there?
Okay, this might sound crazy, but robots should be allowed to vote. Think about it. They process more data in a second than we do in a lifetime. They don't lie, they don't get emotional, they don't fall for propaganda.
I mean, I get upset when the printer says paper jam and there's no paper jam. I don't know that I want that thing picking a senator. Like, the Roomba doesn't even find its charger half the time.
We
we should be able to fire politicians midterm.
And who decides they're fired? The same public that changes its mind every week?
No one should get 4 years of job security for lying. It's accountability. You mess up at work, you're gone. Why is it different for them?
You'd have chaos, politicians campaigning every month instead of governing.